America has a problem with bigotry. I want anyone that's hearing my voice right now to stop using the word racism. I'm gonna lean in a little bit for this one here. Do not use the word racism anymore. While we may feel that it has racist undertones, racist motivations, be racial in nature, by definition, most of what people try and pass off as, oh, that's being racist, you're being racist, it doesn't meet the textbook definition of racism. But if you look at the textbook definition of bigotry, they might got something. And it's very simple in how people are able to avoid it, because technically it's not racism. A lot of what people try and point at as racism is not the textbook definition of racism, but it is a textbook definition of bigotry. But you guys don't say bigotry, so you give the person an out because they are like, I'm not racist, I'm not racist. And they're thinking, I hope the motherfucker don't say bigotry. I hope they don't bring up bigotry. Bigotry is when you feel as if one race or entity or side, whatever, is better than the other. That's the lamest definition of it. You may not hate the other party, or the other people, but you're gonna do whatever you can to elevate your people. You think your people are better than everybody else. Point blank, period. You may not want to kill. You may not want to do harm. You may not want to just fuck somebody up, but you're like, you know what? I'm for my own. And I understand that viewpoint because I've seen it a lot. And it took me to be a grown man to understand the difference between racism and bigotry. What we see is soft bigotry. And take, for instance, there are some people within the conservative movement, right-leaning, the Republicans, if you will, that feel like black people and brown people are the scum of the earth and they should be wiped off this fucking planet. There are also some people within the GOP, the right-leaning conservative party, that they don't feel that they should be, black and brown should be wiped off the face of the earth, but they're also like, I'm not responsible for slavery. Why do I have to pay for it? Like, I didn't do anything. I didn't own any slaves. So what's the big deal? That's soft bigotry. But what happens is that soft bigotry is in the same household of the wide open racism. So one, it get confused because people look at it like, well, they hanging with them. And it's like, they're hanging together, but they're not the same motherfuckers. But that soft bigotry is giving shade and cover to that hard R, if you get what I'm saying. Because the soft bigotry covers up for the hard R. And the soft bigotry also gives the hard R a way out. Because people will look at the soft bigotry and they'll get that as the face of the right, and they'll try and be like, oh, well, they just don't, they and try and act like there ain't some super racist motherfuckers behind them that they're not saying nothing to. Because the soft bigotry doesn't say anything to the hard R. The soft bigotry just ignores the hard R and be like, well, no matter how vile of a statement we hear from Donald Trump, we'll hear conservatives say, oh, he was just joking. That's that soft bigotry trying to cover up for the hard R in real time.